noobs, in this video I'm going to be showing you guys some of my better tips in trading. These are some tips I've given to my friends who needed to start up trading or who needed help with trading. These are literally probably my best tips. This might not be every possible tip, but this would really help a lot of traders, especially traders at like the 40-50k range that just aren't cracking the 100k range, that are just one step away. This will really help you a lot. So first of all, always upgrade for as little as possible and downgrade for as much as possible. Obviously be realistic. Don't ask for legit for a 5k low ball and then expect to get it, and then don't have legit and ask for a 5k OP. Be realistic. That's a very basic tip, but a lot of people don't do it for some reason. So always try to upgrade for as little as humanly possible, realistically, and downgrade for as much as possible. Then see if items are close to raising, and if so, hold on to them. Alright, say for example, legit or perfectly legitimate Fedora is 200 wrap away from raising, then instead of trading it, hold on to it. If it raises, then you could make an extra 1k. It's pretty simple, but some people just trade it away too early because they don't check, and then 3 hours later the item raises and they lose 1k. Now the items to get, try to get good items if you are trading right now, but if you want, you could get some bad items and hold on to them for a little bit and make some quick profit off of that. If you were like a 40-50k trader or any less than that, I wouldn't recommend doing that, because at that level you have to constantly be trading. But if you're at like 500k, you could afford to take a risk on an item that's not doing great and hope it raises. Now you have to know what type of OPs or low balls the item gets. So for example, if perfectly legit is getting 500 low balls, you have to know that and not OP for it. And if the item is getting, say legit is getting 1k OPs, don't send out even for it, because I highly doubt anyone will accept, and it's simply just a waste of your time. You could do that by asking other owners and checking out Rolimans and just asking if the trade is good or not, and looking at proofs if you're at that level. Proofs, by the way, are when you go to the item. I will actually show this in like a little video, but proofs are like items you look up their name and see what people get for OPs or low balls on them, so you can debate what the item gets so you know what to give on the item. Some items aren't proof based, so there's only some items that actually get that. So if you have legit, you won't be able to do that. But if you have like a rare, for example, a lucky presence, then you could actually do that. Now, of course, this is pretty simple, but it hasn't really been done too often, is projected flipping. So another YouTuber who is way bigger than me, Highly Wanted, is actually a huge fan of this, but yet I don't see too many people projected flipping. And projected flipping, I think, is really good if you want to make quick profit. Say you get like a 7k projected, say you give like 2.5k for it, you could easily trade that away for 4k and make quick profit. But the projecteds to get, if you were to get them, get low demand projecteds with as little copies as possible. And say if it's a 10k projected, give like 3k or 4k. If it's a 5k projected, give like 2k, but don't give more than you're supposed to give for the projected, or else it's not worth it. And don't panic trade the projected off. If it's low demand, it shouldn't fold too quick. And also with the projected, you could buy it for low Robux. So if it's a 6k projected and it's selling at like 2.5k, then maybe buy the 2.5k. That's just an example. It would probably have to be more like 6.5k projected, but that's just a simple example. Some examples would be an 8k projected, 2 to 3k, 10k projected, 3 to 4k, 6k projected for like 1.5 to 2.5k. Probably you'll have to give 2 to 2.5, but maybe get someone who gives it to you for 1.5 for some reason. And trade them off for a minimum of 1k profit. Unless it's a 6k projected, then just try to make profit at all of that. But the 8k plus, you really should try to get at least 1k profit if you want to actually make it worth your time. And also wait on items that you think might raise. So if an item is not like about to raise, but you think in like a day or two, say caching snowflakes gets LPP'd and it goes down 2k, but you think in maybe 4 days it's gonna raise like 2k, then either hold on to it or trade it off for a bigger OP. But if you do have the time, hold on to it. You can make like 2k profit, simple profit right there. Also try to find good traders to trade with. So if someone really wants an item, like you could see sometimes it shows in their about, or if you could just tell they want the item a lot, eventually you'll find people like this. This is how I traded off my Ghosteri for a lot. because the person obviously really wanted it, then you could get bigger OPs for your items. Even at the smaller level you can. So if you do find someone that really wants your item, try to get as much as possible from them. So even if you make them OP 5k more than the item gets, or even 20k more than the item gets, and even if they counter, then you could either accept or decline or counter back. But always try to send people who really want the items as big of OPs as possible, just to see if they might accept. It's definitely worth it. And also you can negotiate with them and squeeze out some free profit. Those are some of the tips I have. There's a ton of more tips, but I did not want this to be a basic tip video. This is more for mid-tier traders, the 20 to like 60k range. Also a little bit for bigger traders, but smaller traders have so many tip videos on YouTube. I wanted this to be a little bit better for like the mid-tier traders. But that's it. Bye, noobs.